All right guys, so we just installed an aftermarket rear bumper owners, and I don't like the big metal plate you have to put on top of it to run a license plate. So we reached out to Rusty's Off-Road, and they have a nice license plate relocation bracket that we're gonna get installed on that spare tire. So I'm gonna show you how to install that today. All right guys, let's see what's inside the bags and what comes with this. All right, so this is the main bracket that holds the license plate. Nice powder coated black finish. And this one should be 2 pieces, and this will go around the backup camera, and that's how it attaches. And then we have our bag of bolts to get everything mounted up. All right, so there is a couple tools you will need to get this installed. First, you'll need your Jeep kit, and you need the Torx 40 out of it. If you don't have your kit, a normal Torx 40 out of your toolbox will be fine. We just need to unlock the cover that's on the backup camera to take that off so we can get this mounted onto that place. So it looks like the rest of the hardware to get it installed is going to be a 5/32 Allen wrench and 11mm socket for the nut. All right, so let's get out to the garage. We'll get this installed now. All right, so grab your Torx 40 bit from your Jeep kit or your toolbox, whatever you have available. And we're going to come up here and unlock this bolt right here. It's just like a half a turn. It should slide off. All right guys, so after you get the cover off your backup camera, you're gonna grab these 2 pieces right here, and then two bolts, and then 2 nuts. You're gonna come up like this. It should be like this. And then we're gonna get those bolted down. We're gonna get our 5/32 Allen wrench and our 11mm socket, and we get this tightened up. Kind of snug up the one side and then start on the other. That way you're not kind of uneven with how tight it is. All right, now we got those 2 bolts snugged up. They're nice and tight on there. Just make sure it's not moving. So this is the bracket we'll attach the license plate to. It's gonna mount onto the top 3 bolts here. Looks like you can kind of decide how far in and out you want it to be. I think I'm just gonna stick it right there and get it mounted up. All right, so I loosely put the nut and bolt on. We'll get that tightened up with that 5/32 Allen wrench and 11mm. So going to the nuts and bolts, I just realized there's one long bolt out of all of them, and I'm guessing it's supposed to be the one that goes in here. So I'm gonna take this one out and replace it with that longer one. All right, guys, and to mount the license plate, they do provide 4 bolts for that. Same 5/32 Allen head and 11mm bolt. And just get it mounted up here. All right guys, so I do want to show you, if you do have a flat and you need to use your spare tire, let's figure out how easy it is to remove. That way you can get your spare tire off. If you do run this, I do recommend keeping an Allen wrench and 11mm in your cubby or somewhere in your vehicle, so if something does come up and you have to remove this, you have it on hand, you're not stuck. I'm just gonna loosen it and see if that's all I need to do. See if I can just slide it off. There it is. But yeah, you just need to loosen up the bolts. You don't have to completely take it off if you don't want to. It looks like there's still room to go. Now you can get to your lug nuts and take your spare tire off in case of an emergency. All right guys, if you're looking for a way to mount your license plate to the spare tire, I do recommend the Rusty's Off-Road one. I'll link that in the description below. I was just trying to get it so it wasn't up here on top of this or down there. I just think it looks much better up here. If you look, the license plate's out of the way of the backup camera, so it's a nice little addition there. It's not messing anything up. I'll list this in the comments below so you guys can check it out for yourselves. Remember, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. We'll see you in the next one.